We live in a really strange time for music, where publications who are supposed to be unbiased, doing critical reviews of art, have become more and more radical to sell magazines. Pitchfork! A band that knows a lot about that sort of criticism and doesn't really care is Editors. They've come to North America with a new album, and they explained what it's like integrating into our musical society and taking a little bit of heat.
Too fast, feel love before it's gone. It kicks like a sleep twitch.
There are very few bands that get it. You know. Radiohead might be the band that, you know, Arcade Fire, credibility and success. I don't know really. I think generally in the media it's quite hard for those two things to go together. Like if you think of like reviews or the way the press works, if something's really popular, it's very rare that it gets glowing reports from the magazines. And the only reason that big successful bands get good reviews is to sell the fucking magazines anyway, because they go on the front cover. Was the new Green Day record really worth 4 out of 5? I don't think it was, but it would get that in all the big magazines and they'll be on the front cover, so they sell all their copy. But like, I don't know, I think there's very few times when the press, I don't know, trusts itself, or is that, I don't know, success isn't cool, is it? And I don't know, and the press is so focused on things that are cool, so it is very rare when you get a band that have both.
I think people like that a band's theirs, and I guess their country, I guess. That's always going to happen, I think. So you do see it sometimes in reviews that, you know, UK bands will get glowing UK reviews, and then maybe in the US they're not so highly praised. It's like, yeah.
I've seen the life you wish to leave, but when it kicks like a sleep twitch.
I don't know really. I don't know why certain places take to records and other places are a bit slower. To me, like, when I heard Papillon, I thought it was the most obvious single that we'd ever done, but some places it worked as a single on the radio and some places it didn't. And most places are only separated by a few miles sometimes, you know. What's been quite interesting is like the recent year, like seeing bands that have had, I don't know, a lot of bands that seem to be reaching like bigger levels of success have been bands that have been on like their 4th or 5th record. Someone like Phoenix, or you know, The National now getting bigger than ever, or Elbow in the UK if something exploded, and it feels like career bands that I don't know, are good bands who make good records and have their fan base and, you know, stay in the game or whatever, are being rewarded more. It's less flash in the pan type acts that are grabbing the headlines, and to see Phoenix win a Grammy was amazing.